Global warming is changing everything around us. The summers are warmer, winters are colder, there are unprecedented wildfires and hurricanes. Baghdad, for instance, in the middle of the desert, saw snowfall. And these are pictures on your screen. This is Baghdad in Iraq. And this changing weather pattern has put several species at risk. The penguins living at the world's southernmost continent have also not been spared. A recent study claims that their population has fallen by 77% rather. Here's a report.
This is Antarctica, the world's southernmost continent, covered in ice and at the forefront of climate change. Living in these inhospitable conditions are these chinstrap penguins. These 2.5-foot tall birds live and breed in these hard conditions. Don't be fooled by their waddle. These penguins are sharp mountaineers. They can scale the most difficult of slopes. They're also fine hunters. They survive solely on krill. Above all, these penguins are the barometer of the region. Earlier this month, Antarctica clocked the hottest temperature on record. And now, studies claim that the population of these penguins has fallen 77% since 1970s. Scientists say that the decline is dramatic. They are pointing at a bruised food chain.
We've got less food abundance that's driving these populations down lower and lower over time. And the question is that going to continue?
The answer may be yes. It doesn't look like the world's carbon emissions are coming down anytime soon. Pollution is rising, as is the average global temperature. Antarctica is losing its ice cover. And these penguins, they are losing their food. Elephant Island is one of the most important habitats of the chinstrap penguins. Here, their population has fallen by 60% in the last 50-odd years. Today, there are fewer than 53,000 breeding pairs of penguins on this island.
We know that we're losing biodiversity at a very high rate, and this is true on land and it's also true on our oceans. We also see that healthy oceans is a very good ally against climate change and effects of climate change. So I think we stand to lose much of what we love, like the wildlife that we know from the oceans, like penguins, like we see on Elephant Island, but I think it also, in the end, it's sort of what kind of world we want to live in.
We don't want to live in a world of lifeless oceans, deserted islands, and silent skies. We're losing one species after another to global warming. Today, it's the chinstrap penguins battling climate change. Tomorrow, it will be us. Bureau Report, WION World is One.